Welcome to another episode of the Japan Reach podcast. Embark on an exciting journey through the heart of Japan, its vibrant culture, fascinating traditions, and the stories that make it truly extraordinary. Our team has traveled far and wide across Japan, immersing ourselves in its rich culture and connecting with its incredible people. Now we're bringing those unforgettable experiences straight to you. From hidden gems to captivating guest stories, each episode dives into what makes Japan unique and inspiring. Konnichiwa, Tomodachi. I'm John, your humble host, and today we're going to talk about the Battleship Yamato. The first time I ever heard of the Japanese battleship Yamato was in an anime aired in the USA for the first time in 1979 called Star Blazers. In Japan, the series was called Uchu Senkan Yamato, or translated literally, Space Battleship Yamato. In that anime, the Earth was ravaged by alien invaders, and the only way for humanity to survive was to take the hulking wreck of the World War II battleship Yamato and transform it into a combat-ready spaceship. Sounds pretty outlandish, doesn't it? But as a kid, I was hooked. Before we get into any of that, let's talk about the IJN Yamato, the real one. By the way, the IJN stands for Imperial Japanese Navy. The Yamato was the pride of the fleet and was named after Japan itself, as Yamato is an archaic historic name for Japan. The original meaning of the kanji character that represents Yamato means harmony, peace, and balance. It's an interesting name for a massive, rather non-peaceful battleship. The Yamato was one of the most powerful battleships ever built. Commissioned by the Imperial Japanese Navy before World War II, it represented Japan's desire to dominate the seas and counter a numerically superior United States naval threat. With its massive size, incredible firepower, and thick armor, the Yamato was a floating fortress. However, despite its strength, the ship's fate was a tragic one that symbolized the changing nature of naval warfare and Japan's struggles during the war. Launched in 1940, the Yamato officially entered service in 1941. At over 862 feet long and weighing around 72,000 tons when fully loaded, it was the largest battleship in the world and remains the largest battleship ever built. In comparison, Germany's Bismarck was a little over 50,000 tons, and America's Missouri was 58,000 tons. The Yamato carried 9 18-inch guns, the largest ever mounted on a warship, that could hit targets up to 26 miles away. It was also heavily armored, making it difficult for enemy ships and aircraft to damage. When the Yamato was built, battleships were seen as rulers of the sea. However, World War II changed that belief. Aircraft carriers became the new kings of naval warfare, as planes could strike targets far beyond the range of battleship guns. The Yamato's impressive firepower and thick armor became less useful against air attacks. In 1945, as Japan faced defeat, the Yamato was sent on a desperate mission to defend the island of Okinawa from an impending American invasion. With only enough fuel for a one-way trip, the ship was essentially on a kamikaze mission. On April 7, 1945, the Yamato was attacked by hundreds of American aircraft. Despite its strong defenses, the ship was overwhelmed. After being hit by 12 bombs and 7 torpedoes, the Yamato finally sank beneath the waves. Of the 3,332 souls on board, there were only 276 survivors. Yamato settled on the seafloor, 1,200 feet down, and about 50 miles southwest of Kyushu, Japan. Today, the Yamato is remembered as a symbol of both Japan's ambition and the tragic cost of war. In modern times, the story of the Yamato continues to captivate historians, military enthusiasts, filmmakers, and anime storytellers. This brings us back to the show that brought it to my attention, Star Blazers, Space Battleship Yamato. imagined a time when the world's biggest, most powerful battleship would be given a second chance, not just to save Japan, but to save all of humanity. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Follow us here at Japan Reach if you would like to hear more. God bless and matane.